the most critical aspect of Jumadi or this whole problem, if you are looking at it strictly from a security point of view, say, okay, Americans know security anywhere. Immediately you become president, you don't have a say when it comes to
your security.
Your say no may be to the point say, oh, maybe you have to have a very good way pay a particular bodyguard as your maybe your lead guy, and that could be say who say say Biden or the vice president, now our head or Chinese guy be no head of security. Who notice as a Chinese looking guy, or no way you soon sir, and he's the head of his security detail. But the other way, we American president, you can't drive for the rest of your life. George Bush interviews online, YouTube, all the American, but you can't drive.
Even when you are out
of office, you can't drive.
Maybe except some little around your house.
Until to me driving on the farm. Into your on the farm, no, he can, but he can't operate an automatic vehicle outside. And your security reason. We are president that you can't for short distances, you can use a vehicle, almost useful vehicle. But for long, and then beyond a certain radius, you have to use a helicopter. You have no choice. It's you have no choice. What I say? There's a good reason for it. It is because you are a national asset. Ghana is now sovereignty.
So you are
this is a foreign national. That is one of the things that we are not even looking at. This is a foreign national. She could easily be a foreign operative. It is a or mind be this allegation say somebody who is a foreigner and a lady.
Forget about the facts. Forget
about them. Nobody's dealing with the moral issues. Moral issues, there's nobody's business. But the national security implications say somebody has had access to the president. She took photos of our flight of our national carrier. How many times have you said to me, American president plane? A picture. So if we say there was a complete breakdown of security. So the national security operatives now almost handle the person. They picked her up. She took pictures on the tarmac. She was able to take pictures in the flight. Took pictures of our air hostess. Hostess is not more attending to a president. Took pictures of the chief of staff in the plane. Obia or what's our security detail now must be sacked. There must actually be an investigation.
Is it not the case, sir? President,
No, you see, the reason why you don't blame the president for something like this is because the president can give an instruction, but national security officials will stay on their ground. You can't do that when Kojochi Tikata was in power. You can be Rollins and you can have what, but there are things that the national security minister will stand his ground. Now are resigning because you know what? If BBC, imagine, said the president was either suffocated. You understand? Look, the president is in a bed. If the allegation is true, let's take this very seriously. What kind of announcement were they going to make to the state? Say, what happened to them? Because there will be an autopsy. There would be an investigation. So even the president had naturally passed on, but there was an allegation that there was somebody with the president at the time that he passed on. Do you understand the magnitude and the national security implications that come with the president? So far as he remains president, is the national property, and whether you like him or don't like him, it is of no consequence.
But my point is say, Sabio Oponu ebo adwene nam na nipa nam.
Correct.
This is a case, sir. Nipa no no your president, We you know how abuse of
give him the benefit of the doubt too.
I have had a first-hand encounter with the man. Or you will be just as I say, it must be done that way.
That is where the professionals come in.
Oh
yes, Bemba. Emphasis on your professional though. There was recorded President Mills. Now Otukan with presidential jet, and for some reason he wanted to fly on a private. They said there was no opportunity to fly on another private way. Air Force insisted say they must be part of whatever aircraft is selected. Because there had been a previous experience of flying with a private wing, accident. And the nationals, apparently the Air Force had no control or no participation in the selection of the aircraft. They took it off. And the president can be controlled because we are president now.
President can. Have you seen this video? A ball, a Ghana match qualification, World Cup qualification.
Correct.
Go and watch the video. No, almost on Monday. A year cake, come president war, a year security room.
Yeah.
Police near or war on guard. No. National security police near on guard. He was the one that won
the see. Oh no, I know. Those were people who are
in the detail.
In the detail.
No, but security wise.
Oh, I can understand.
When you go to America,
and yet outside. I mean, the problem is just to not to bat you, but the problem is you have a situation. A stranger is able to give you pictorial evidence. They have been in the
presidential
jet and on the tarmac, and they had access to their phones and were taking photographs. And nobody, you are saying, nobody in the aircraft could actually have the good sense. Nipa no call aircraft no be phone. Let the president tell you, funny phone, man, and note it in your report. Naliki, this is what happens because you know the BB. Say BB see what you say. You must have an ability to have an excuse for yourself. If you say sebi obi pra the president pra na say we are. When you say 37 I'm protocols no. Answer no mejo no. We snoopy around now tie what happened bra or for the demise or we na. Go and see the kinds of protocols that only two place because of the issue of blame. President's life and yeah, Bibia did grow. So there must be some accountability. National security for no more share this thing happened. Me, I lay the blame more on them than the president. But my brother can.
But the senior can be. The senior can. Okay, say somewhere Scripple case in UK.
Scripple.
Okay, say Scripple was a FSB or KGB agent for Russia. And or diverted by UK. So Babeka on any Nabusia Betina UK. Ecosia, almost almost poison.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, Letishenko. On also no FSB KGB person. On also UK, almost poison. Nti, dear Cosin and maybe some say Sanka Saladi, a Canadian agent.
Thank you.
And Kayamano, Canada for Ghana has no enemy. Said no, or because Ghana has enemy or bois. Sanka, if Ghana has enemy, Kwame, your president in Kawadi Sawai Mushi.
Oh, but that's a fact.
Kawai Mushi because Yetman access closer to the president. A part I go and be who goodness so Nanko for finishing. Yes, and we are not holding anybody accountable.
Oh, but what video evidence? Chira president the damn pass
Kwame, and we are not. You see. And it is serious.
President media no. Menam tie.
Mama for Niagro. Media no. People should be held accountable. So much more exposed the president to this kind of gangantuan. If anything, misleadership like gangantuan insubordination. Say kabia because Masanko bit my president Mushi. But yemfe no yami chayen yanye ni Mushi dia channel. Now the next part is that. There's another criminal bit, which I think that as Ghanaians, I was taking it serious. Lady didn't make allegations say after say Yamano out of court alimony no, I'm friends.
What is kakakra?
Kakano. Once an alimony the Oko court and a court no decide say oh.
Your money say.
Money say but we no yamfa Oko court. Nti onwa no decide say money
20,000
settlement. And a money 20,000. Then wasan make allegations say binuma for achira nkoma bekuno. Which is a robbery bit. Now, one, the lady is not a Ghanaian. So a Ghanaian crowd or a dual Ghanaian, dual Canadian. It is a Okoku Canadian citizen. And do you know the implication of that?
It's a serious matter.
On the international scene.
Young fire citizens.
So sometimes, I think our national security, they should stop this harassment of journalists. They should stop arresting of journalists. They should stop beating people on the street. They should sit and then decipher information because modern day no information and data.
When data.